This is a little quick Falco combo. You can use Nair when they're at like 100. But I recommend that you use forward air when at like 0. So like they'll be in like hit stun for like a little bit, so you should be able to do at least one. I recommend that you actually get the full multi-hit, otherwise you won't be able to deal. Not only will you not be able to deal as much damage, you won't be able to keep them in that hit stun and be able to get away. But another thing, with it, high percents, use the full jump. It'll actually be able to kill. Another thing you can do is like laser, and then dash right into them. Like they're running to you. Honestly, use laser, and then you can dash right into them. Go behind them, and then start it up. Another thing, Falco's down tilt extremely strong, especially when you grab them. Like look at how high you went. Just imagine if it was just a little bit higher. So if you were like having troubles with killing, easy way to get rid of them is by doing that. Another Falco combo, not combo. Another Falco grab attribute is his jab and down throw. You can do that. It's kind of like an infinite, but they kind of patched it out. It's still possible, especially with people who don't know how to tech. But with people who are just trying to get out, it'll be extremely harder, and you gotta read their movements. So if you're facing right, they're also facing right, and they're just trying to get away, they're most likely going to think about going to the left. So when you jab them, you go to the left, and then you start it up again. But people who know how to tech will just, once you down throw them, they'll just tech and roll away. So that's another thing. Falco's a very easy character. I recommend that you do something like this. Yeah, something like that is easy to do. Like these are kind of like my combos, so I don't know if they'll actually work. I do recommend that you try and go off stage with Falco, but don't go like for a spike. Go like for this. Like if they're out, and you go behind them, boom, they're done. Easy peasy. Like, you ain't getting back from that. Another interesting thing. Falco's final smash in this. Instead of it being like a landmaster, you're actually shooting like Falco should be. I mean, obviously Falco's doing that in Smash Ultimate, but like, this is made before Ultimate came out, and a little bit before 4 came out. Its final smashes came really after Ultimate came out, but nonetheless. So obviously you think, oh, well, obviously I'd want to do this. I'd rack up damage and then I could hold and boom. But honestly, people are gonna predict that. So what you really want to do, get them off stage. Now obviously gonna want to go to ledge, and then boom, there'll be a hit stun the entire way, and you got that. So I recommend you try and rack up damage on them before you get this final smash. Then you get this final smash, use it on them, and then you can do exactly that. They're obviously gonna want to go to ledge because invincibility. But if they don't try to go to ledge, an easy way to do that is just by doing the exact same thing. You track their movements, predict where they're gonna go, and obviously they're not gonna go backwards because if they go backwards, they might just miss the ledge. And not only that, you can quickly move it straight to the ledge and get them right there. Invincibility on the ledge doesn't last long. Like, it doesn't last very long, so I want to get rid of that. You can't I don't think you can multi-shine, but you can do that, and it's very easy. And obviously, they're gonna get you like that. So I don't recommend you try and go up because you'd be in free fall, and they'd obviously get down before you. So what I do recommend doing is just going downwards. You'd easily be able to get back, and you won't be in free fall longer than them. So yeah, I recommend doing that rather than going for an up air or going for a fire. Shine is really gonna be your best friend here, like any other Falco. But your grabs will be your best friend, as they will always lead to some kind of shine in some way. Yeah, that's it. That right there, that combo I pulled is something you can obviously do since I did it. But I do not recommend it as it is a risky play, especially if they jump. I'd say one of Falco's best maps would obviously be like a flat stage with like platforms, or a stage where there's like walls or a roof. Cause Falco's grab, jab, jab. Yeah, and you'd be able to infinite them without any problems because they're just going to be trying to get away from you. And if they try and go to the left, you get a quick F smash on them. Boom, they get ricocheted off the walls and get sent flying up. So it's kind of like that. So that's like my kind of like attribution. I think you should definitely pay attention to the CPUs as they have some pretty good ideas. I actually learned this filler combo from the CPU, but it never really did anything besides either go back down or do up airs. So like you can do a lot, like any other time you shine, you can shine again, but that's for when they're at lower percents. When they're at a higher percent, up air. When they're at a lower percent, but they're still at kill power, I recommend back air. And when they're at a low percent and you just want to rack up that damage, forward air. But if you really want to be cool, you can nair them so they get sent out, and then spike them with the down air. That's easy. That's just my contribution to the SSF2 community. I'm sure someone else already knows this. fairly well, but nonetheless, hope it was useful to some of y'all, and have a great rest of your day.